Hi everyone, it's Kirsty Absurd, and today I'm going to show you how to make this bloody zombie look. First I'm just starting with a latex mouth prosthetic that I made and just attaching that with Pros-aide. Then secure the edges down with more Pros-aide. Use the same technique on your nose piece, making sure the Pros-aide on the skin and the prosthetic are dry before pressing them together. I did record a tutorial on how I sculpted these prosthetics, please let me know if you'd like to see that. Now just cover the eyebrows with a glue stick. Then I applied the eye socket prosthetics using Pros-aide again. I added some cotton wool to the back of these prosthetics to help them pop out of the skin a bit more. I find using a spatula is quite handy with Pros-aide because I can get under the edges and flatten them down. Now holding a small piece of sponge in some tweezers, I'm going to apply some latex to the edges of the prosthetics. This is to help them blend into my skin better. Now powder so the latex isn't sticky. For this zombie I decided to try a technique I saw on Sydney Cumby's channel, where he uses red and purple undertones and goes over them with lighter colours. I will put the link to his channel below as he creates some really amazing zombies. For this part I'm just using Snazaroo water activated paints as this is what I had on hand. Now I'm using the Revlon colorstay foundation in the colour buff and packing that on with a textured sponge. This will create an uneven skin tone, which is exactly what we're after. For the next layer I mixed up some cream colours in a light shade and used the same sponge to apply the colour again. Then powder the cream colours to make sure they don't move. Now using my Mr.Dashbo Ultimate Autopsy palette and a toothbrush, I'm going to speckle some colours onto the skin. This helps to break up the skin tones even more. To begin shading, I started off with the Mehron bruise colouring. I used the purple and red tones in areas I wanted to create more depth. I then started colouring the mouth with the Mr.Dashbo palette again. If I was going to create this makeup again, I would definitely pre-paint the prosthetic before applying it to my face, as this would create a better result. Then I went in with Snazaroo blue and white face paints as the face wasn't looking quite dead enough. I spattered those colours on with a toothbrush and then blended them out using the same sponge as earlier. Then using some Nye eyeshadows to create a bit more depth again. Going in with Mehron's bruise ring again, just to add a bit more colour into the mouth prosthetic. You can stop at this point before adding any blood, and really I wish I did, but because I knew I was going to use blood eye drops, I wanted to incorporate elements of blood around the makeup itself. starting with Nye Scab Blood, apply some into the mouth prosthetic, then follow that on with Mehron Coagulated Blood Gel. I added some to the wounds on my neck and chest, and also to my nose. The best thing to use for greasy zombie hair is coconut oil, as it will look greasy all day. My scalp looked a little bit too bright, so I added some deeper eyeshadows there too. Now for my favourite part, Kryolan Blood Eye Drops. And that's the look complete. Hope you enjoyed!